I could do that all day long. Welcome to Half of This Is Planned. It's our first official show with this name. And our diehard fans are probably like, where is Beth? Beth always starts the show off with her kick-ass stand-up. Well, Beth isn't here this week. Beth booked another show, but she'll be back next month. So I'm Hannah, and I get to host the whole dang thing tonight. So it's an exciting show because we're branching out. And this time around, we reached outside of Baltimore and DC, and we got comedians from LA and New York and still DC and Baltimore and Bradenton, Florida. What? Come on, guys, show your faces. Let's see you all. Look at all these babies. Oh my God. All of them are funny. Okay, get out. Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here. Marshall. Just kidding. Okay, so here's how things normally go. Beth hosts and she does stand-up. I close the show and I do improv. But since I'm doing both parts, I am going to try a little stand-up, except I'm an improviser. So we're just going to try this. This is my impression of an improviser doing stand-up. Can I get a word?
Lemons.
Lemons. Thank you. Thank you, lemons. Thank you. We see a lemonade stand with a little girl sitting there looking forlorn. Life didn't give me any lemons. Okay, so I'm not a stand-up. And we're just not even gonna. That did not work. That did not work. And actually, this is a good time for me to. I want to talk about something that's really important that I think a lot of people are forgetting through COVID, through quarantine, and everything. And that's mental health. And if you're not going to therapy, if you're not seeing somebody and you know you have issues, I would, you know, I use a service called BetterHelp, and my therapist is amazing. She is just like one of the sweetest angels on God's green earth. And I guess I just really want everybody to get their shit together, you know, because 2020 is a hard enough year, and I don't think that we need to make it any harder.
And now the waitress who missed her therapy appointment.
Hi, folks. How we doing today? I have been better. Thank God it's Friday, huh?
Yeah, tell me about it. Long day, long week, long month. Do you have a happy hour here?
Of course. And may I be the first to say, happy hour. I know what that's like, telling yourself to be happy just for an hour. But honestly, I've been better. I'm getting up every day. I'm getting out of bed. I'm coming to work. I mean, that's better. It's like Instagram always says, if all you did was get up today, that was enough, Hannah.
Okay. What are your specials today?
Oh my God, our specials. So today we have a really scrumptious clam chowder. I just had some for breakfast. We have a really nice summer green salad and the chef's special, which is pork chops with mashed potatoes. But let me just say, the chef himself, not all that special, okay? Big, obnoxious personality that does not match the size of his peanut butter. I will tell you that.
Oh God, that's personal. We don't have to go into that.
I mean, 6 years with a guy. You'd think he'd learn your birthday, wouldn't you? You'd think, right? But no, every year he'd forget my birthday. If there's one thing in this world I can count on, it's that Carl will not text me on my birthday. Probably why I hate my birthday. Breakthrough. Are we celebrating any birthdays here today?
Nope. Just trying to get some lunch before I head to a family reunion.
Oh, I love that. Family is so important. My family relationship has been like so tumultuous because my parents died right after I was born, and they left me with a man named Jeremy who owns a pet shop. And I mean, I love Jeremy, don't get me wrong, but he was not my dad, not my mom, or remotely related to me. So I grew up in this pet store, and then I realized that I was allergic to animal dander, and also most birds, not all birds, we're not sure, I haven't met every kind of bird, but every bird I have met, I have been allergic to. So anyway, once we figured out that I'm allergic to all of the animals in the store, we had to put them all down hand, one by one. And that was the same day I got my first period, but Jeremy was a childless virgin, so he didn't know anything about menstruating, so I just shoved a few cat toys up there and hoped for the best. But spoiler alert, I ruined that sport. Can we get a drink?
That was the waitress who missed her therapy appointment.
Jericho.
Woo! Thank you. Coming for you, Beth. So let's bring our very first stand-up. Sorry, I don't feel like myself in those glasses. To the stage. His name is John Hedrick, and his production company, you can find them on Instagram at Shows We Put On. You can also follow him on Twitter and Insta. There's John, at John__ Hedrick. I said underscore, I meant underscore. Give it up for John!
Wow. Thank you. I'm in a bathroom right now, I'm at a family dinner party, and I'm sneaking away like a depressed teenager at Thanksgiving. Things are good. I went and got a haircut today, and I said, give me the Rachel Maddow look, and this is what I got. I think it worked out pretty good. As soon as I walked in there too, I was like, I'm just trying to get a haircut, and the barber was like, oh, well, what do you like to do for fun? And I was like, oh, I do stand-up comedy. He was like, oh, you like Ellen? And now I just look like a lesbian. So it worked out, but oh well. Things are cool though. I hope you guys are doing well. The world's crazy right now. There's so much bad news in the world that I have to pee sitting down now. That's what it's come to. Like the news that I got this morning, guess how long my morning piss was this morning? It was 45 minutes. Okay, I was just on the toilet, just all morning. It was terrible. It's just so much crazy shit going on right now. It's hard to get through it. I feel like the world's getting dumber by the minute. I see people hugging on Instagram. I'm grossed out by hugs now. All right, that's what it's come to. I'm like, ugh. Like, you're one of those people. You hug, you touch other people. That's disgusting. Like, that's what it's come to at this point. It's ridiculous. People are getting into relationships. Are you guys anyone here in relationships?
Woo!
Yeah, that's smart. Is anyone here married? Okay, good. Smart crowd. All right, this is a good. But that's crazy. People are married, right? People are having kids. I think that's insane. People are having, in this political climate, you're having a kid? That's insane. If I were to have a kid right now, he's going to have to sign some petitions, or they're going to have to sign something. You know what I mean? I'm not cutting an umbilical cord until they want justice for Lebanon. That's the rule, right? That's what it is. People are crazy. I don't know how people are doing it. People are going to college right now. I think that's crazy. I still have my degree in the little tube that they sent. It's funny because when they first, I haven't even taken it out of the tube yet. You're supposed to frame it or some shit. It's sitting next to my bed. I thought it was a back roller that they sent in the mail, or a Pringles can. When I got it in the mail, I was like, oh, fucking sour cream and onion, my favorite. But it's just a dumb degree in fake science. Anyways, if any of you guys are hiring, that would be appreciated. But yeah, it is crazy times. I moved back in with my parents, which is an all right thing. They're how would I describe it? They are exhausted. That's that's the best way to put it. Here's how I know they're okay. So they raised 3 kids before me. I'm the 4th. I'm the last one. And at that point, raising 3 kids is or raising 4 kids is like watching all of the Transformers movies back to back to back. And then by the time you get to the 4th one, you're like, I'm just really tired. And you know what? I wasn't even the first 3 weren't even that good. And I'll put in a little bit of effort on this 4th one, but you just know that I don't really like it. And that's how we got here today. It's just like that. Hopefully I'll have a better ending. That's a little dark, but yeah. I'm ready. Keeping my hopes up. It's hard to stay happy during these times. I'm ready for this to be over. That's for sure. I'm ready for this to be over. I can't wait to be like old and Asian. Like my mom's Chinese and my dad's white. And I can't wait to be an old Chinese person so I can like fall asleep on public transit, you know? Nobody bothers old Asian people when they fall asleep they could be on a bus or a train. As soon as it's going faster than 25 miles an hour, it's just meditative. Old Asian people can fall asleep anywhere. Old Asian people don't have beds in their house, okay? They just have warm places to sit. That's all it is. And that's what I want. I can't wait to enter my old age. And I can sleep anywhere, and I can sleep through COVID, and I can sleep through this social revolution that's happening. I can sleep through it all. That's all I want. It's gotten to a point where I've watched my grandfather fall asleep on an exercise bike. All right. I know I can fall asleep anywhere. So that's what I'm hoping for. Anyways, everyone keep your hopes up. We're going to get through this. I appreciate you guys laughing a little bit for once. And that's my time. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah.
All right, John, thank you for that. Yeah, kids suck. I don't have them, but hey, John. I'm just gonna spit real quick that my most recent quarantine binge has been Love on the Spectrum, and one of the girls on that show like so perfectly summed up my feelings about kids that she was like, I don't want kids, and her parents were like, no, like you might want it someday. You have to say a little more about, like, leave it open a little bit. And then she goes, I don't want kids because I think they're a waste of time and money. And I was like, and she's not wrong. Anyway, up next, very talented guy. You already see him. His name is John Nagel. You can find him on Instagram at jnagel1985. You can find him on Twitter and Medium at jnagel4. And you can find his work in the Baltimore Beat. And now I'm just going to go ahead and turn it over to John. Go ahead, John.
This is like the first time like my motor skills were ever like that fast. Like I just hit the video button like way too quickly. I honestly, we're in the middle of quarantine, or as we disabled people call it, every day of our lives. all you uprights are like, I don't know what to do, and I'm like, this is like every day. You guys have like a really thin skin. Well, I am getting sick of it though, but one thing I do like is it's allowing me to do stand-up outside of Baltimore and in venues that I wouldn't normally be able to do. Like a couple months ago, I did a show called Hannah's Basement, which under normal circumstances, if I did that show, my jokes would be the second most tragic thing that happened. Like if I did Hannah's Basement, I would immediately jump up several weight classes. I would go from disabled to profoundly disabled. I'd have to buy a voice box. And I know what you're all saying. You're like, John, that's not fair. Stephen Hawking had a voice box. And I'm not smart enough for that to be charming. Stephen Hawking wrote A Brief History of Time, and I write fan fiction about going back in time. Fuck Joan Crawford. My parents are watching the show apparently, and they're really proud of me. Really proud of me, especially after that last joke. But even though like we're under quarantine, like some things, like I'm just shocked by how much they remain the same. Like I had a handicapped meeting a couple weeks ago, and since all you guys have legs that are more than decoration, a handicap meeting is when the state of Maryland comes to my apartment just to make sure I'm still handicapped. Which, yup, still handicapped. And my case, but we did this one over Zoom, but my caseworker still hit all her catchphrases, including my favorite one. You know, John, the problem with you is
Ooh.
you don't have enough role models of your own kind,
Oh.
which sounds like a late period racist Morrissey single. And but this time it really hit me. It really hit me right here. So I spent the entire day thinking about who is a disabled person I admire. And after thinking about it all day, I finally came up with one. His name is Dr. Phil McGraw. And I know what you're saying, you're like, John, because think about it. A bear not only learned how to speak in semi-coherent sentences, he now walks on his hind legs and hosts his own talk show. And you're saying to yourself, John, what are you talking about? Dr. Phil's not a bear. And okay, if you've ever watched his show, which you should, because he wants you to get excited about your life, you will hear the following phrase at least once. You gotta stop being a mooch. You've got to stop being a mooch. Only he doesn't say it that way in a conversational tone. He says it this way. You gotta stop being a mooch! which is the primal roar, just waiting to burst free. Thank you guys so much. I've been John Nagel. We'll get through this.
Woo! Yeah.
What we need to hear, honestly. I would also like to go on record. Hannah's basement, not my show. Don't have a basement. Live in a 1-bedroom apartment. Oh, nope, sorry, I moved. 2 bedrooms, 1 office.
Rag.
Yes. Mad flex. We moved 2 units down the hall, and since we got a new room, my dog, who is my child that I carried for 9 months, she now has 3 beds, which my boyfriend is like, we should get her another bed. This isn't really a joke. This is just like a case study in my life. That waitress, by the way, totally based on real life. My therapist canceled on me last week. Can we tell? Okay. Let's see some improv, shall we? We have some very talented improvisers, and they're going to take what y'all just heard and make it into more funny shit. So come on out, improv. Woo!
Hey Dante, can you please report to the pharmacy counter?
All right. Yeah.
So I don't mean to be rude to you. As you know, I've been your pharmacist now since, well, I remember back when you were just a young lad just getting asthma medication. But this prescription you just put in for diabetes medicine, I can't fill this. I'm sorry, you're nowhere near interesting enough to have diabetes.
Okay. Okay, Alan, I'm a little confused because I don't understand what interesting enough has to do with the fact that I need insulin for disease.
It's quite simple. I mean, you hear about the people who struggle with diabetes, and they're people who they appear in movies. They have strong struggles and strong motivations in life. I mean, I don't mean to be. I'll just be frank with you. I know you outside of this pharmacy counter, and oftentimes the most interesting thing you have to say is just like, "Oh, that weather out there, it's pretty hot, huh?" That's not interesting enough to get diabetes medicine.
Okay, Alan, it's just small talk. I'm just commenting on the weather. I didn't know that we had to have a
You
deep
say it. You say it
conversation.
even when it's not even hot outside. You say it when it looks like it's gonna rain. I'm sorry. I can't believe that a fellow like yourself would have diabetes.
I'm sorry. I just got robbed outside. Somebody just pulled over my car and just took my car. Could I have some insulin?
Sir, you're going to need a lot more than insulin, given what you've just gone through. Do you want some antivirals? I have some antiviral medication here.
Sure,
It's good
yeah,
for
I'll take
malaria or
whatever you got.
anything that might be.
Yeah, sure. I'll take whatever you got. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Bless you.
Good luck
Hey,
with your
care.
struggle. Good luck with your struggle.
Yeah.
Tag out Alan and tag out Jordy. I'm not sure what's going on, but I understand that you unfortunately weren't able to get your diabetes medicine.
Yeah, man, I'm feeling really weak at any moment. Feeling like I could
Oh.
pass out. I don't know. The guy at the pharmacist told me I wasn't interesting enough.
You know, probably what could help you is some M&Ms. M&Ms are good for diabetes.
No, I need insulin. I'm about to look, maybe at another time, but right now, man, I'm feeling really weak. You could just look, I'm here at the emergency room. Just give me what I need, the insulin.
Are you sure?
I'm super sure. Aren't you a doctor? Come on.
Oh, no. I'm a valet parker. You know, but I understood that you had diabetes.
What? Well, can you point me in the direction to a doctor?
Oh, yeah. We got them all over the place. There's one right over there. Right there. As a matter of fact, the other way. Right there. Yeah. You see her?
Hey, I'm the doctor here. Can I get you something, sir? You're having a problem?
Yeah, I really need some insulin.
Okay, I've got some for you here, but it's in this tube. You can't open it for a while. It could be contaminated. You know, I mean, you can't be too careful these days.
What? I need it in a syringe, okay, Doc? What do you mean tube? Look, Doc, I don't feel good, Doc. I don't feel good.
Okay? You know, I just wish there was something I could do for you, but
you could do what you promised to do at your Hippocratic oath, and that's serve those who need your service.
Doctor, I think I can help him.
Get in here, Gooch. We need you.
Look, my man. I got these cupcakes, right?
Oh, fuck!
These cupcakes are good. Dude, if you're ever feeling low.
Everybody, can we get all right, so let's go ahead and start this meeting of pitches for the latest Fast and Furious movie. This is number 9. So I mean, I'm over it, but like, let's hear what we've got. I mean, come on.
Fast and Furious 9. Fast and Furious 9. 9 lives. Cats have 9 lives. In Fast and Furious 9, it's all your famous stars, but instead they're cats. All right, so it's Fast and Furious 9 lives.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Okay, I got an idea. 9, I'm thinking even. I'm thinking like a grid. I'm thinking somehow they get all those cars on an airplane, okay? They drop them down to Earth and they play Tetris with the cars while they're in the cars.
Brilliant.
Yes.
I like that.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think I got something, but I don't know. You guys tell me what you think.
You got it.
Hit me with it.
Fast and Furious, but they're all in tennis shoes. We just get rid of the cars altogether.
No cars.
Whoa.
The cars from Fast.
They're sneaking around.
I love it.
It's eco-friendly.
I love it. That's it. I think that's our.
They're only wearing tennis shoes. Is that what you said? Only tennis shoes?
Yeah, only tennis shoes.
Oh yeah, we got to do that one.
Yeah, that's
pretty
great. That's on the docket.
Cut to
Maggie,
Fast and Furious 9. Guys, if we move, stop moving. We're making too much noise.
Oh guys, I lost the shoe.
I just can't wait to be over.
He was like a brother to me.
He was my brother.
He was my husband.
It is me, a world famous sprinter, the villain of this film, and I will now catch you because you have lost your shoes.
Get out of here, world famous sprinter.
Oh no, you've stood up to me. Are we now family?
We cut back to the executive boardroom at the production company. Jordy, can I speak to you for a moment?
Yep. What's going on?
We watched the dailies for the recent cut for the Fast and Furious 9, and we have a lot of concerns. It seems like it's a very rough cut. In particular, I'll just call it right out. There was the villain in the film. The villain is not named at all. Is not named at all. And rather than having Liam Neeson, as we agreed, and we have paid $200 million to be in there, why were you playing the villain? I'm just really perturbed.
Well, I see you brought the entire cast in here to question me as well.
We had a lot of feelings.
Okay. Yep. Okay. You're right. My bad, guys. I had a vision. I had a vision of me, and I went to execute that vision. I went to execute it. That's it. That's all I got for you guys.
Guys, let me just talk to all of you folks. Your ideas, people. But we got some of the hottest stars in the world right now in the Fast and Furious franchise. We got Charlize. We've got the Diesel. We've got the you were a production assistant on Fast and Furious 2, and you have worked your way up, but you are not front of camera talent.
Yeah.
I would just challenge you, I just think Angelina Jolie couldn't have done the work that I did. I mean, I took that creative vision from our meeting to life,
That's what? We paid $50 million. Don't tell her. We paid her significantly less. We paid her $50 million to appear in this, and the only thing she did was a brief walk by the camera in the first 5 minutes of the film.
Yeah, I think she wasn't there when that idea was conceived, okay? It just it didn't flow through her. We tried it with her, but I think we can all agree that the people who came up with that idea, that's our baby. The life force is in us.
No, guys, just because you're the person who conceived of an idea doesn't mean you're the only one who's the expert of it. I mean, if you made medical equipment, doesn't mean that you're going to be a good doctor. You do your part and you hand it off to the talented actors like the Diesel, the Rock, what is that actor's name?
Alan, listen, Jordy, Robin, and as a matter of fact, everyone in the room, they had great ideas. What you saw was just one cut of the dailies. If we go back, recut it again, and give a different name and do something different with Jordy, I know it could sell.
Charles, it was a 90-minute cut. These movies are usually 90 minutes.
For the new cut.
I'm running from villain Jordy, former PA from the 2002 production.
He is a world.
We cut back to the boardroom. All right, let me just call it right out there. It seemed like the second cut, you were even less prepared. Maggie, I'll just call it out. Did you even learn your lines?
What comes to me on the day is better than the script because I was in the original room. Alan.
No, you're the one. That doesn't make
Tag out everyone except for Alan. Alan. I have to tell you, I watched the final cut of Fast and Furious 9, and I have to say, I loved your idea of cutting into a boardroom to get meta. I didn't see it coming. You're a genius, Alan.
Sir, respectfully, that was not actually the plan. Originally, that's just supposed to be behind-the-scene footage for the bonus edition. I don't know why they spliced that in. And quite frankly, I'm more of a behind-the-scenes guy.
Wait, this wasn't your idea that I loved?
Now, you're putting me in a real awkward spot. I have a lead creative by the name of Jordy who's just really gone off the wall. He's just gone off the script.
Yeah, go on. I saw all of that. I saw all of it in the final cut. I know.
We had an hour-long counseling session. I don't know why he cut that in there.
Yeah, I loved it. It's Fast and Furious 9.
Come on now. It was an hour-long counseling session where we did level 1 improv. That's terrible garbage. Who wants to see Vin Diesel and the cast of the Backrooms cast do Bunny for 45 minutes?
Oh, who doesn't want to see Vin Diesel and the Rock Bunny?
Vin Diesel playing Bunny. I was in the pacifier.
Bunny.
See,
Bunny.
Ben, you're not professional. That's not how Bunny works.
Man,
No,
I've worked with people. I worked with everybody that was in the pacifier.
Whatever. I'm going back to Hobbs and Shaw too. Peace. Rock out.
I'm gonna go
Insane.
too. I didn't sign up for this.
Hey,
Cut to
Charles,
Alan at the bar after all the meetings. Hey, man. Looks like you had a bad day. You okay?
It's been a rough one. Can you give me something stiff? A double?
Sure.
Got it.
You know what? I know exactly what you need. You need some M&M's. man.
Dean! Perfect. Beautiful. A wonderful job by these wonderful improvisers. That's improv. Before it was stand-up. I threw in a little bit of sketch just to trip y'all up. Oh my God, guys. Are we having fun or what? Woo! Oh my God, I was not thinking I was going to get a response. I was just talking into the void. Well, that was great. I'm trying to think of what Beth would say right now. Probably something like, well, that was great. Thank you, Dante. That was a good Beth. So let's just jump right into our next stand-up. This lovely lady is named Alani Nichelle. She has a show every single Friday called Women Behind Glass. You can find her on Instagram at Electric Rose Kitten, maybe the most adorable Insta handle of all times. Her Twitter at Alani Kitten, which, like, what are these cute names? Like, my handle forever was What Up, It's Hannah, which is not, nobody wants that. So please welcome, with no further ado, Alani Nichelle. Yay! What's up, girl? Thanks for being here.
Hey, yeah, thanks for having me. It's so great. Thanks for the name compliments. I don't know. I just like cute things. You know what I mean? They're just kind of fun. But yes, my name's Alani Nichelle, and I, like most women, have so many issues dating men. I wonder why I keep doing it, especially because I have other options. Like, I have other options. You know, I could not date men. I could just like stare at the wall and wonder why I have to exist. But I like to keep things interesting, you know. So the other day I was in a liquor store for like the 4th time this week, and the liquor store guy gave me his phone number and was like, oh, you should text me, you know, I can send you like discounts and stuff. And I love a good deal because who the fuck doesn't? My dumbass went ahead and gave him my number, thinking to myself, this will be great. I'm going to get a good deal on liquor. I can finally like stop spending $48 a week on sangria and maybe just spend 40, you know? So this man texts me and he goes, are you getting dick down okay? Because I see you in the store a lot and you don't seem like you're getting laid properly. Maybe you could help with that. I was like, maybe you could help with that, Andrew from the liquor store. What do you last? 2 minutes versus the regular 8 seconds that I'm used to? What you got? You know? So I told him, I was like, actually, I'm good. I'm not really interested in having sex with anybody right now, including myself. I have actually put my vibrator away because I don't care anymore. Okay, I don't feel anything at this point. When you're really drunk, you don't even have time to masturbate because you just fall asleep. You just go to bed. And that's what I'm after. Okay, I'm not even after dick anymore. They're all disappointed. Every single last one of them. All of them. All of them. I said what I said. I said what I said. Right? So I tell this to Andrew, the liquor store guy. I was like, I'm just not interested in having sex right now. And he was like, what? This is fascinating. Why not? And I was like, because men are not good at sex, including bye. And he was like, yo, I'm amazing. I can't have you losing faith in men. And I was like, Andrew, that's already happened, you stupid fucking moron. You would know this, right? You would know this if I wasn't in your store every day. Obviously, I have lost faith in men. Okay, look at me. I have turned to the bottle. My only joys in life is getting a new bottle of sangria, and then I go home and I watch these YouTube videos called Irish People Try Different Whiskey, and I get a kick out of that. And then I do my homework and I go to bed because people are disappointing and they're not worth shit. They're not worth shit, except for my grandma, because I love her and she lets me live here rent free. God bless Joyce. But the rest of you guys can eat shit. Okay, if I have one more man tell me you're so hot, how are you so single? Because of you, motherfucker. Because you don't know how to communicate. Because you don't know how to listen. Because you don't know how to like stop asking me to share my drink with you when you have your own drink. God, we're going through like a pandemic, right? And so I agreed to go on this picnic date with this guy, and he said that he was like trying to cut down on drinking. I said, okay. That's fine, whatever. I'll bring the wine. It's cool. But, take your limit, whatever the fuck. So I was drinking my second glass of wine, which is not extreme on a second date. And he was only drinking water. And he turns to me and he goes, oh, can I have a sip of that? And I was like, I could just pour you your own glass. And he was like, no, I'm really trying to cut back. I'll just take a sip. And I was like, I could just pour you your own sip. Like, we don't have to share. And he was like, no, I mean, like, what's the big deal? I'll just take a sip and, it's not a big deal. And I was like, but it is a big deal, Chris. Okay. I was the oldest child growing up. I don't want to share. I don't want to share a sip. Okay. I brought 2 cups. Just let me fucking pour the wine into your cup. Why are you making this a big deal? I hate men. I have one minute left. So I'm going to leave you guys with this happy gem. Like Hannah, I'm also happily child-free. I do have some older friends, though, who are like weird and desperate and want to have children. It's weird. And one 27 told me the other day, she's like, Alani, I'm almost 30. If I don't have a baby, what will I do? What am I going to do? And I was like, bro, I had an abortion. And now I go to beer gardens too. You'll probably just go to beer gardens with me and it'll be fine. You didn't like that answer. But I mean, I'm still going to go to beer gardens regardless, with or without her, baby or not. I don't have one. I'm Alani Show. Thanks for listening to me rant, you guys. Have a good night. Bye.
Woo! Great job. Great job.
Alani, you and me, let's take our 0 kids and hit that beer garden.
Hell yeah.
Yes, thank you. Also, I understand that, like, putting your vibrator away. I also understand losing a vibrator. Like, when it's past just dead batteries and it's just like just dead, whatever. So last but certainly not least, because we're closing out the hour with some lady power, we have Miss Stacey Axler, which you can find her on Facebook with all of her comedic goodness at Stacey Axler Comedy. Let's hear it for Stacey Axler.
Oh, wow, thank you so much. Can we get a round of applause to Hannah for hosting this show? Oh my goodness. Hey everyone, I am Stacey Axler. Does anyone remember when you were a teenager? Did anyone else shout this at anyone who would listen? Nobody knows how I feel. Yeah, I was thinking about that recently because I want to shout that now to the internet, because the internet will push things at you, things they think you will like in terms of advertisements, recommended videos. They don't know what I want. Case in point, a few months ago, I got a recommended video recommended to me in YouTube with makeup advice, and I don't wear makeup. But this is the whole thing. I saw this video recommended and I was like, maybe the internet knows what I need to do in my life to improve it. So I decided to click on the video. And it's this woman who is telling you how to apply foundation. And I was like, great, I don't know how to apply foundation, so I want to listen. And she's like, to do this, I will put the foundation on a potato. So she's applying foundation to and she explains why she's doing this is because she's like, a potato has a very realistic skin texture. And I'm like, all right, this makes sense. I'm on board with this. I was transfixed with this video. Maybe it was the potato. I really don't know. And she applied this wonderful, even layer of foundation on a potato. And then I started to get very self-conscious, because here's the thing, everyone. I would never, to a room of many people who I don't know ask, am I an attractive person? I would never ask you all that. But am I more attractive than a potato? That's the question. I'm just gonna lay it out there. I don't know. Verdict is still out. I really don't know. It was a beautiful potato. It was beautiful. Any other only children here? Anyone else? Nope. All right. Yeah, you know, that silence is the sound of my childhood. No one else was around. It was silent there too. But here's the thing. Here's the thing, everyone. This quarantine and self-distancing approach that we're all taking now, that has made everyone, even if you have siblings, that has made everyone realize what it is to be an only child. The world we're living in today, because even if you have siblings, you are now experiencing what us only children experience. Are you finding yourselves just talking in the middle of the day to no one, just to yourself, because you miss the sound of your own voice and you're forgetting what it sounds like? That's what only children did. Are you ascribing significance to inanimate objects like paperweights or pens or maybe even alcoholic beverages? Well, that's what only children did. So the next time you try to tidy up for your significant other who may be an only child and they get upset at you for throwing out these inanimate objects, well, they're not just inanimate objects. They're our friends, okay? They're our friends, and we don't want you to throw them away. So everyone, be nicer to only children. That's what I have to say. Everyone gives only children so much flack for being weird. Well, this is what we grew up with. This was our reality. Everyone, I feel, when I turn on my computer, I see another nice video of someone inventing something during this time or creating something brand new, like Rube Goldberg machines or just some really cool invention. And I haven't invented anything during this time. I set upon myself to actually fix something, which I think is better than inventing because I'm fixing it. And this is what I fixed. This is it. I've taken Uber Eats and I've made it better. I've developed an Uber Eats for indecisive people. It only gives you 3 options, no more, just 3. And that way you can choose your meal better. And I have gotten the light. So let me end with this. This is the other day I was looking at myself in the mirror and I realized I needed to improve myself. I needed a new skin regimen. This isn't a joke. I need help. Everyone type a suggestion into the chat. What can I do? Anything. Lotion? I don't know, but I need help. So please type away. And with that, that's my time. I've been Stacey Axler. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a good night.
Woo! Yeah!
Stacey Axler, everybody.
Woo!
Way prettier than a potato, at least any potato I've ever seen.
Thank you.
Let's just see more improv because I don't know what to say next. I can't even think of what Beth would say. It would just be like, that was Stacey Axler. God, Dante, every time. Thank you. Let's get more improv going. Here we go. Gooch, 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 gooch.
Hey, Robin. Oh, shoot. Oh, hi, Hannah. Hey.
Hey.
How you doing, Robin?
Good.
Man,
how you
this
doing?
stuff is kicking.
It's so good.
Hey, what are you drinking?
Oh, just a vodka soda. What are you drinking?
Mind if I have a sip?
What?
Hey, do you mind if I have a sip of your drink?
I'll just get you another drink.
No. That's okay. I'm good. I just want a little sip. You know, I'm a little parched there. Been out here dancing all night.
Good. We're good friends, you know, and I'll just go get you another vodka soda. I don't think we're at like share a drink level.
Ain't that about? So let me get this straight. I can't get a sip of your drink? Man, women just piss me off. You gotta do everything. You drive them around. You feed need them. And all you do is ask for a simple drink. Oh, God, like my germs are the coronavirus.
Hey, Charles.
Could
let me
be.
get a sip. Hey, Charles, I've been watching you across the bar. Let me get a sip.
Hold up, player. You want a sip of my drink?
Yeah, that's right. I like your style, and I wanted a sip of your beverage there, Charles.
Well, listen, this is a Hennessy and Coke in a Dallas Cowboys large glass. I can't do that. I'm sorry, baby. I mean, you look good and all, but
You know, men, right? You drive them around, you buy them stuff, you take them to the club, and then don't you? They're Hennessy and soda.
oh
Peace.
wow.
Hey, Maggie,
Yeah, sorry.
can I get a sip out of your drink?
No, this is a Gatorade and peach snob. Sorry.
Well, you know what? I've been walking around this bar being nice to people all evening, and the least you could do is like share a little sip with me.
Sorry, I don't do that. You know, this is that Arctic Blast Gatorade with that peach schnapps, and I've been trying to get sips of everybody's here, so this is just for me. This is just for me.
What is this world coming to?
And seed. We cut to a boardroom at a studio in Los Angeles. All right, Jordy, I'm glad to have you and the entire team here to talk with. Let me just cut straight to it. I don't know how you guys made such a success of the Fast and Furious 9.
$1 billion per movie.
My goodness. I never thought it would crack that, but it did. But I've been looking over this write-up you have.
Did you want me here as
I'll-
Vin Diesel, star of The Pacifier and Fast and Furious?
Yes, you're welcome to join. You're welcome to join. Because quite frankly, I've been reading over the script you have for the newest sequel for Toy Story. And quite frankly, we were hoping for something a little bit different. We were hoping for something a little still family friendly though. This story is about two vibrators trying to find their way back to their to their honey hole. This is supposed to be a family friendly franchise.
Cut to that movie.
I'm losing my. Do you have a spare battery? I'm not gonna.
What? We can't hear the notes.
I can't hear the notes, so I'm gonna go with there are no notes.
No, there are notes. Oh wait, everyone, stay in the room. Stay in the room.
Everybody, go back to the movie. Back to the movie.
I've decided to invent something better. Better than a vibrator.
What? Nothing's better than a vibrator. We last forever.
No, I've been thinking about it all during quarantine, and I think there might be something better than a vibrator.
Better than a vibrator that was in the pacifier?
I think it's time to put all the vibrators away.
Come back to the boardroom. It's 3 hours long, and it's only it's rough draft. And quite frankly, I'm just confused. You got the heavy hitter talents of Denzel Washington, Vin Diesel, and David Spade, and you have them for the most of the film just saying bzzz.
I actually took a lot from Spade. He came in with a real vibrating mentality. Do you need me for this?
And the absolutely, Vin. I would like to point out the lack of dialogue was actually from Vin because he just did the films Guardians of the Galaxy, if you're not familiar, where he could only say one word, and he wanted to do a role where he could do 0 words. Really wanted a challenge.
Then once again, I know under your contract you have the right to be in executive meetings and to make script notes. But maybe sometimes you should hold off on that instinct.
Well, I have a lot of good. I don't know if you saw my feature film, The Pacifier, but I've
Why?
got a lot of,
Why do you keep referring to that one film from like 1998? It was not even your best one.
I've done so many movies. That's the only one I can remember.
Well, that's worrisome.
Honey, quick question. I noticed all of our potatoes, they all have makeup. They all have like really intricate makeup on them. I'm not questioning if you have a new hobby or something. I just wanted to, cook a potato.
I mean, look how beautiful these potatoes look. I've been practicing. Okay, I just wanted to improve my skincare regime. I mean, what do you think?
Oh.
Which one do you like best?
Which of the potatoes do I like best?
Yeah.
Yeah. The one that has a big smile. That one's
Yes.
a looker. Sorry, you're modeling these potatoes for your own face. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I mean, so you think I should go with the Dante potato?
Oh, they have names. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, no. Well, I'm glad I have an explanation. I was a little freaked when I saw they're intricate. I mean, the makeup is quite elaborate. This is the Dante potato. You said? What's that?
They have outfits too.
No, I noticed. I saw. I can see. They're great. They're all wow. Yes. Well, now that you're moving them into different places now. Have you created like a little elaborate? What's that?
They can dance too.
They can dance. They can dance. Oh, you're making them dance. Look at that. Okay, another question for you. And again, I love you, and I just want to make sure. I know we're all kind of going a little nutty during COVID-19. When I'm asleep, sometimes I wake up to you in the kitchen talking. I haven't really questioned it, but is this what you've been talking to?
Yeah, I mean, I've been practicing my conversational skills because, the conversational skills of a potato are actually like remarkably similar to the conversation skills of middle-aged people. So, I've been trying to get better.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are you saying that you and I are having communication issues? Is that what you're saying?
God. I mean, I didn't mean to just come out and say it so bluntly like this, but I think these potatoes could be the secret to saving our marriage.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like I said, I love you, and I'm always on board for anything that you.
Or Michael Bird at work. Hey, I hate to be the guy who has to do this at the office place, and I know things have been a little bit rough. Well, you brought it up in the morning meetings, but things have been rough at home. But well, me and the rest of the team, we're really uncomfortable with some of the potato family art that you have on your desk. It really doesn't feel appropriate. One of those potatoes, quite frankly, is dancing in a way that's really inappropriate and too suggestive for the workplace.
That's the Hannah and Robin potato. Yeah, I'm sorry, Alan. I'm losing it a little bit. My wife kind of got me into this whole potato world. You kind of got to check it out, man. Alan,
I do not. I'm a married man, and quite frankly, I don't want to see.
Right. Yeah, I know what you think you don't want to see. But listen, Alan. Listen, if you haven't potatoed, then you don't potato. Okay, and you
don't throw that catchphrase at me. I know you say it all the time in the morning meetings, and it was killer the first day.
It's true, Alan. Come on, all right. Look at the Hannah potato. Okay,
I don't want to. I have children.
Hey,
okay.
Speaking as a single guy, I kind of like that potato. I was kind of hoping that you would kind of let me borrow one because right now I'm living in my van. And, it could keep me company. It could be a friend of mine.
Come on, Bird. Does it not say anything to you that Slick Rick, the degenerate of our office, the degenerate of our law firm, is the one who's all okay with this?
Some people call you a degenerate, but they're really saying you degenerate great ideas. And I'm okay.
Wow, that is not what I... Listen to me. When I say you're a degenerate, I mean, like, I tell my children, don't come into the office because you're a degenerate, Slick Rick.
Tag out
because
everyone
I have
besides Slick Rick. Hey, oh, hi, is my dad here? Slick Rick.
Hey,
Slick
hey.
Rick. Hey.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Slick
Boy,
Rick.
you're looking kind of ripe and supple today.
I think my dad was right. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna leave.
Hey, you need some M&Ms.
I'm just gonna call it there. Thank you. I don't think we can top the third M&M callback. I don't think we can do it. If we can, I don't know. Let's just real quick, everybody come back on. I just want to like celebrate our togetherness in a time where we all feel like only children. Just like is this everybody? It says there's 15 people in this Zoom, guys, and there are 9 on screen. So let's just like here we go. Here we go. Hey! Oh my God. Thank you guys. Oh my God. John brought a friend. Cute talk, girl. Thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you everybody who is watching right now. I'm sure it's probably like 2,000-3,000 people. I don't know. I'm just so psyched that we get to keep doing this show. And since we're online, we can have people from all over. So thank you to everybody that's here. Thank you to everybody that's watching. Tune in for more shows at Pop-Up Improv. It's on YouTube. Maybe it'll be other places soon. I don't fucking know. It's not my thing. So, oh, what's up, Alani? Great set, by the way, girl. I don't know. I just want to like bask in this moment of being around talented people. Okay, well, we'll let everybody go now.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for being
everybody.
here. Thank you for watching. Good night.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Good night. Thank you, everybody.
Good job, everybody.